This is it?
This is it.
Tell me again, why have we decided to do this here? We could easily set up a job.
No. You missed the point, my brother. We need to be here, in the heart of things, and the people. Bit of paint, some furniture.
Yeah, a couple of millions set up a decent office here. But tell me again, why are we doing this now? Shouldn't we wait for the tender process to go through?
No. We need to start. You see, the execution is simple. You take the initiative. Hope for the best.
Okay, at least let's get some hard cash, man.
Oh. Share the vision, man. The vision.
For instance, the European Union was doing their review also, but they are specifically doing it in certain, areas or sectors. But with the Africa peer review mechanism, it's looking at governance holistically in terms of democratic and political governance, economic governance and management, socio-economic development, and also corporate governance. This is a holistic approach where all sectors...
You will each read out your essays. The highest 6 from all of you will then make the debate team. Yes, Ricky?
So, madam, it's more like an election.
Yes. A democratic electoral process is key to the African peer review mechanism as well. And what better way to illustrate it than through your own experience? So, do you guys know what an election is and why it is important to vote?
We learned that in grade 7.
Really? In that case, then why don't you tell us?
What elections?
Democratic elections.
Okay. This is a process where people who are registered voters vote for someone for public office, and there are a lot of...
It's a process of choosing something. A person can elect to make a decision. It simply means that they weigh options against each other and make a deliberate choice.
But I was just going to say that.
Now, do you guys know why those who can should participate in voting? Yes, Ricky?
It is important for everyone to participate in the election process so that they can have a say in matters and things that concern them through making a well-informed decision.
Very impressive, Ricky. Very impressive. Now, guys, if you don't vote, it simply means you have no say. Is that understood?
So they want you to cook some books, play around with figures.
More than that, they want me to hide the theft of a colossal amount of money. And then you know what will happen next.
Let me guess. A company goes down, people lose jobs. There might be even a little bit of scandal.
Yes, but you're so unconcerned. Like you're not a shareholder in the company that you and my dad helped build.
Come on, Chester, my son. You must grow up to the real world of business. Okay? You know, people get rich by putting money in places where others can't see, not even touch.
What are you saying? If I do this, it will go against everything my father taught me.
How did we build this company, Chester? This is business. When the environment is not favorable to you, what do? You have to do everything possible to make sure that this environment is, what can I say, more conducive.
Even if it means doing something illegal.
Come on, let it not trouble you, Chester. These things come and go. They come to pass. Oh, of course, we have a very big bank depositing an offshore account. How is the wedding preparation going on? Hey, you are marrying from a very good pedigree stock, you know.
With all due respect, I don't think this is the time to be talking about my wedding. These are serious things going on in the company.
Chester. Come on, Chester.
Why you want to done? So want to done. In your opportunity, yeah, Amazon leaders, Amazon committee members, even as a committee, as a whole, even Madrama groups are putting a step or can't.
So iwe uoneka ulipe pochi tamuno workshop mu ungasema ungowerenga newspaper chako ingani yameno kamba hii ufuniko ulekera ine as a councillor and a zone chairman yenfuko chito hii not imwa.
I want to represent for my school on the Africa Peter Review Mechanics because I believe in democracy. Thank you.
God, please encourage, don't just ridicule. And now that we've heard everyone, it is time to vote. So get a piece of paper and write down your two choices. Yes, whatever.
Can we vote for ourselves?
Of course. That's why we've given you two choices.
Well, that's good, because I don't see anyone I can vote for.
Each choice must be different. You can only vote for yourself once. After you've written down your two choices, fold your paper like this. And each of you will come down to the front and put your paper into the ballot.
What about reading that?
This is called a transparent process. This box is empty, waiting for its first ballot paper. So we will see each of you as you come and drop in your ballot paper and as we lay them out and count them. Your ballot is secret, but the result is for all to know.
Mr. Shala. How may I help you?
Yes, Mr. Gombe. I'm submitting this bid under a company that I've just formed.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem with us.
I'm submitting this bid because I need to get it in on time. But I've only just formed this organization after a fairly successful career in newspaper journalism.
Well, still, the tender procedure requires proper documentation. Look, government has to ensure that it's procuring products and services from credible sources or organizations that follow governing laws of this country. Government has to ensure that public works are in the right and qualified hands.
I understand that totally. And I am in the process of registering my organization. But as you know, these things take a bit of time. But I'm pretty sure it should be ready by the time the contract is commissioned. A fact, I must say, I've included in the bid document. It's a new idea. An idea whose time has come. Pretty much like the APRM. Imagine the possibilities.
But still, there's always a process.
But there's a possibility.
I believe there's always a possibility.
You see, Mr. Gondwe, what I'm saying...
Look, call me Hillary.
Okay, fine. Hillary, this is our idea. I want to capture the actual voices of the people. Real stories. The true essence of what this APRM is all about. We want to develop the average person into what is termed as a citizen journalist. It's a new concept, not so new to our society. Basically, it allows the everyday person to become more active in the news. By taking action or speaking out, they can make the promise of a better tomorrow a reality. And I need your help to do this.
Imagine
a bold new initiative
by Africans for Africans that wants you to speak out on the things that matter to you.
Education,
the economy,
health,
the constitution,
good governance,
a process that asks for all of us to participate,
a chance to talk about what our problems are
and how we can solve them together.
Your voice is the difference. Speak out on the change you want to see.
You can make a difference. Be heard.
Get involved and get it solved.
My voice counts. Your voice counts. Every voice counts.
The African Peer Review Mechanism APRM is a tool for ensuring good governance and has many benefits for Africa and for Zambia. It is about governments and people working together to improve their countries. There are many ways to participate in the APRM in Zambia. Every voice counts.
The results are in. Please, as you hear your name, you stand and make your way to the front. The rest of you, clap your hands as your team walks up to the front. Ricky. Walia. Jack. Mwape.
It's about time. Yeah.
Davey. And your two alternates are Sarah and Boyd.
Boyd, how come you can't even speak English?
Guys, you voted for him. When you vote for an unqualified person, you have no one else to blame but yourself. Of course, not saying that you're not qualified. I'm sure you do just fine, Boyd.
So, I was discussing with Vanessa today about the wedding plans and everything. Still not too sure about the bridesmaid dresses, the colors, and where we're going to get them from. And I'm also not too sure about the cake and if it's the right place where we've ordered from. There's still so much that we need to do. It's really, really stressing me. Hello? What's the matter, baby?
Don't worry about it. You don't have to be concerned.
Well, I do if it's ruining my lunch date with you.
Just work.
Does it have anything to do with the Buckley plant expansion? Oh, come on, don't look so surprised. Terrence is my cousin, and we have shares in the family business as well.
Still, you shouldn't be telling you things like that.
Excuse me? My family has shares. We have the right to know what's happening with the company.
So what do you know?
Well, I know that you've been working really hard, and Terrence says this is a big deal for you, and that should make you as comfortable as possible. Ease your mind. So don't worry, you will have no more wedding pressures from me for the rest of this week. Just help me pick out colors, that's all. And I'll need your final guest list.
So he didn't tell you the truth, did he? The company's in shambles, Diana. These guys are planning to rip the company dry with this next bank loan. The money's going in and going straight out.
I'm sure it's not like that, honey. Terence explained it to me. He said they were going to let the money sit in a high-interest account and use whatever they need for each stage of the rollout.
And you believed him?
Yeah, why not? Terence is my cousin. And what's the matter with you? Look, you really are stressed. Maybe we should just take a short holiday like Terence suggested.
Terence suggested that we take a vacation.
He said the company could pay for it and all. So why not? Let's go to Livingston for the weekend. Please.
Hi.
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 Can I sit with you guys?
Yeah, feel free.
Congratulations on making the team.
Thanks. You too.
Actually, that's why I came looking for you.
For me?
You're the smartest guy on the team, and you're probably going to be really good at this debate. I mean, look, you're the only one reading up on it now.
You mean we the only one studying the APRM?
Well, I was hoping we could help each other prepare for the debate together.
I would love you. I mean, I would love, that would be great, you know, for us, for the team.
Great. Okay, great. So I'll see you tomorrow.
So, you are the civil servant who's going to change the country?
I'm going to try to.
Tell me something. Do you really think it's going to work?
What?
The APRM?
Of course. I wouldn't be doing it if I never believed in it.
You wouldn't? What about your job?
Well, I'm still within my means.
But seriously, come on. The concept that our leaders are going to review each other's performances.
That's the beauty about it. It's part of the NEPAD program. A concept made by Africans for Africans. A true African concept.
You're an idealist.
Not really. Look at it in this way. All the programs that have been implemented before have been implemented by foreign organizations and foreign countries, setting up agendas for us. This time, we decide what we want to do, how we're going to do it, and when we're going to do it.
Yeah, that's it's quite impressive.
And that's not it. The beauty about the APRM is that our performance is going to be assessed by fellow Africans.
It's one of the issues that came up with regards to corruption under the National Governing Council and the African Peer Review Mechanism is the aspect of interpretation of corruption. Of course, we have corruption at this level. Others are saying soft corruption, administrative corruption, grand corruption.
So there are four main areas.
They call them the four main thematic areas here. You see, in carrying out its review and its recommendations, the APRM focuses on four main thematic areas of governance.
1. Democracy and good political governance. 2.
Economic governance and management.
3. Corporate governance. 4.
And socio-economic development. These are the four main thematic areas.
Yes, Jack?
Madam, what does all this actually mean?
Areas.
So what does all that mean? We're supposed to explain that to the people. How? I can't even explain it to myself.
Read. It's your duty as a responsible citizen.
Now, that is where you guys come in. That's where you have to find out what this all means. We only have 2 days. 2 days before our first debate session. Yes, Sarah?
Against who?
Against Kablonga boys.
We're gonna storm them, man. Storm them, real.
Madam, what is the motion?
The motion is democracy and good political governance. Is it a reality for Zambia?
Are we proposing or opposing the motion?
We are for it.
Yeah. Nice one.
So, what's the plan? I thought you'd never ask. Well, our priority is to make the APRM user-friendly.
Translate it to a language that everyone can understand.
Yes, exactly.
Because it involves everyone.
That's right. So we do this through telling real people stories. Taking real-life situations that relate to one of the 4 thematic areas.
Just like Jesus told parables.
And the stories will be personal, true, and told in the first person.
This is video.
Well, to begin with, yes. Citizen journalism involves radio, writing, the use of the internet.
That's especially big with the youngsters.
What do you mean? You don't use the net?
You know access is tricky.
Well, you get my point.
And of course for this we need to ensure a quality production. What do we have? Equipment?
Ah yes, of course. We have 1 laptop in mint condition.
Could be used for documents and editing.
We also have a Sony Handicap.
We could use this for the citizen journalists, but you need to get me something professional.
Well, what do you mean?
Training shower. Training. A professional job demands a professional touch, which demands professional equipment.
Well, okay. Why don't you write me a list of all the things that you need?
Will do.
And I'll work on it. But in the meantime, you need to go into the community. Get me some volunteers and some stories. But first, we need to clean the place.
Corporate governance aims to ensure that companies act as good corporate citizens, making it possible to ensure that businesses comply with their legal duties and remissions, that they are accountable to shareholders and responsible to stakeholders, including employees and communities, and act responsibly regarding the environment. Visit www.aprmzambia.org.zm for more information about the APRM in Zambia.
My voice counts. Your voice counts. Every voice counts.
Democracy and good political governance aims at creating a democracy that ensures that the rule of law prevails. So how do you do that?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Rick, stay here. Focus.
And I can't. I'm in love.
You know what, Rick? You better. The debate is in 2 days. I mean 2 days.
Okay, I'll concentrate when I'm with wife.
Ah, man. You and Wally. Anyways, I have to go now. Make sure you do some reading tonight. You don't want to be focusing on Walia when you are all alone in bed tonight.
We should put our sign here. Somewhere around here?
Maybe. Don't you think we should have our paperwork really in order before we start putting up signs and things? Isn't that illegal?
Well, technically it's against the council regulations, but John assures me that our papers will be ready by next week. We'll be good. Hey kid, come here.
What are you doing?
I'm tired. We need some help. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Do you need any help?
Hey, this is a great kid. I haven't seen kids like this in a long time. You know, kids who can help out for nothing. He's a great kid.
I'll help you out for a 5 pin, though.
Capitalist. My name is Shawa. This is Emma.
I'm Ricky Bandesa. So what can I help you with?
Okay, well, come with us. We'll show you.
Sikomo kwa ino nosa mene mabwera muno meeting yatu sinza kutala nthawi yayi kani yathu ameta bwera muno ni abakansala abathu amene banaenda tiziva kuti chama manje tifunika tinkale na ma election yosankha msogoleri wina koma nikuzivisani kuti sifunika kukumbusani nthawi ndi nthawi pankhani koma tizindikire tifunika kusankha munthu amene tiziva amene azayimirira chipani chathu mumvera
zikomo kodi mpingo watu enda bwanji malo disi atikondolesa manzi yakumwa si abwino ma toilets anikondolesa ma drainage si ali bwino
makamaka
manzi bana turula nayo manzi si akondolesa mandisa zikomo.
And what about our schools and clinics? Last time I went to the clinic to get some medicine for my daughter. But just imagine, there was nothing.
Kodi muno community yatu tsangala ko bwino liti. Naise tifuna umoyo wa bwino na family yatu kutika kale bwino. Tazanga kala liti.
Nzona Nzoe chitiba abazona
Chima chibaba benda ngo bakala bwino sesitikala bwino.
Bana walikuwa zungu zona alikuwa zungu bana
Yes, you are right, Amake Maswala. It is important for our human rights to be respected. How many of us here even know what basic human rights are? How many of us here know that we as individuals are the actual government and that our leaders are in the service of the people? Today I came across an article in the newspaper that tells us to get more actively involved in the way things are done, and that is the APRM, the African Peer Review Mechanism.
Okay, Mr. Clement. It seems that you are getting into politics now. Silent. I am a chairman. A councillor chosen by people. I'm here to lead. We are here so that we can solve the issues. We have zone committees. The zone committees will help the council to solve this problem. Tambera na? Tambera na?
Socio-economic development aims to ensure that Africans meet their basic needs essential for a life of dignity. This includes access to quality education, better health care, decent housing, safe drinking water, and good sanitation, as well as equitable distribution of a nation's wealth. Visit www.aprmzambia.org.zm for more information about the APRM in Zambia.
My voice counts, your voice counts, every voice counts.
What exactly do you do here?
We're a not-for-profit organization called Change Agents. Basically, we are here to enable people to act on their own, to speak out and take action on things that matter to them.
How? By participating in any process in which they can speak out or take action.
In this case, we're talking of the media. You see, a citizen journalist, which is what we call them, can do exactly what the other reporters do, except from their point of view, their story. What us your story, Ricky.
What's the matter, Clement? Huh? Leave these things to me. I am a counselor.
But what are you scared of? Let the people know and take part.
Palibe chamene ningayope yaye. Ine ndine chairman. Nina njira yanga ine amene nifunika kuchitiramo hivi vintu. Uziva Clement, iyi nkhani ili politics. I need to consult.
No, Mdala. It is not political. Zambia as a country volunteered to this process. Whichever government is in power will follow the same plan. And even other African countries are already doing this process.
What process? And how?
Nabirenga newspaper.
Stop. Uleke kuwerenga newspaper yako yamene aya. Ukanga na kusebenza chifukwa cha newspaper, uzafunda na kufunda yo. Kapena ufuna utenga mpando wanga na iwe.
No.
Manje ufuna chani?
Ine ninabirenga. You just read it. Kaberenge naime.
Enda uko na APRM yako yamene. Nina njira yanga ine amene nzachitiramu.
Kuli njira inangu ya bwino. A much better way. Mwetinga sirizire nkhani.
Njira bwanje amene.
There's a much better way.
Hello? Hey, Chester, my man. How you doing? I'm okay. Listen, man. I need to talk to you. Can we meet? Yeah, sure. 20 minutes at the usual. Okay, then see you there.
So this debate you're in, do you think you can be a citizen journalist, telling your story and using that?
What story?
The debate.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, at least can I come and watch? Maybe get some footage.
So you can, but you'd have to talk to my teacher first.
Of course. 5 pin.
Thank you. Maybe next time we'll be for free.
Maybe you would like to come back here and help us with our project. Whichever way, citizen journalist or not.
Maybe you can help me with the debate, I mean.
No. We can't do that. You have to do that on your own, Ricky. You know that it has to come from you.
I know, but I just need help, just helping me understand it better.
Yeah, I suppose so. What do you think, Emma?
Ricky is a natural citizen journalist. Thank you again. I'll see you. All right, see you.
Chester, my man. Long time. The warriors. The true warriors. Cowboy warriors where the true soldiers are born. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Can I order you a drink?
A beer, please.
A beer, double whiskey with ice and a separate mango one.
Mami!
Wanga mwana.
Wacha baba.
Nachoma bwino dumbo kuchadwa ni chani kubwera lero.
Mami naye muchipeche zichawamba lero ku school.
Kwa mabwanje.
Liki. Ni chifukwa chani chamene cha wabwerera usiku pano pa nyumba. Wai wabwera leti pa nyumba. Unamba kumwa iwai? Kapena wamba kubeba mbanje.
Mnasisa kama unaimwe. Mau ni yakuru kumwana.
Usimani. Ndiye mwana wabera. Iwe ndio mwana wa bwino mwana mng'ono. Amene sofunika kutuka zibwera pa nyumba usiku iyaye. Usiku muchitika vintu vikulu maningi. Wamvera mwenye kamba?
Tenze tubanipaka debate club ya ku school so tenze tankala ku school teacher rehearse na wanzanga.
Debate ya chani chamene ya vichani.
Kamba kairi kazikamba bamvera tate ba.
Ero munjira pobwera na kumana na ma journalist basegula office somewhere mu market so nzani pasako ka piecework. Basegula ka shop pa market hapo so wafunika tu abo waonane naye mwezo kamba hapo no kamba hapo.
Ma journalist amene awakupasa kuzingati?
Anipasa ko 5 pin.
5 pin? Ulinayo so? Ulinayo? Ulinayo? Okay. Okay. Ricky.
Ipasa ni nkuoni na hili.
Iwe. So, woman, ni zapwelai. Na chuka kunaenda kutanda lako. Hai. Umvera make naenda tanda lako. I'll be back.
Namvera.
Yes. Mzianga. Mwajita jealous na drama ni pasa mwana.
Nichitate cha bwanji manje ka Riki ni mudala wa bwanji tate wako. Achoka kukalipira futi ndiye bad example mu nyumba mdala.
So, what's the big deal and all this paranoia? We've been looking around since I got here.
Are you still working for the Attorney General's office?
No. I've left. I'm now with the APRM Secretariat under the Ministry of Justice. But why the question?
What if I know about a company that borrows money with the intention of siphoning that money out of the country, bankrupting the business, and causing the loss of many jobs?
That would be very sad and bad, Chester.
I know that. This is serious.
Come on, you must report them to the police. White-collar crime is still a crime. Chester, I know this is very difficult for you, but I'll arrange a meeting with the right guys, okay? Once you go down this road, everything changes, and you must do what is right. Don't worry, but I'll arrange a meeting with the right guys.
You know, an independent electoral process is essential for good democratic and political governance to succeed, because you have to ensure everyone has an equal stand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that can only happen in a society where all human rights are respected. And I don't know, how do we do that? It seems so nice to talk about all these things, you know, good governance, development, proper management. But in reality, do you really think it can work?
Yeah, I do. Of course, I have to. I just have to.
It just seems sometimes you can get tired of wanting it to change. You know, this year they say this, but do that. I don't know.
You know, you have such a good life. Why are you so negative?
Yeah, I know I have a good life, but I also feel sad for the suffering of so many other people, you know, even my own relatives.
You know, sometimes when you're suffering, the only thing you have left is hope. So you have to place your hope and believe in anything that will promise a better tomorrow.
Such wisdom in someone so young.
This tender better come out soon. I'm running out of funds.
I told you that yesterday.
Well, we've got a bit, you know, to survive for a while. It's just an amount to pump in until the business is sustainable.
You know, the more I read about this, the more I'm convinced it can actually work. The wife. Hello? Wait, just wait. What are you saying? Where? What's wrong? How is she? I'll be on the first bus there. It's my daughter, Tomaida. She's been admitted to the hospital. Pneumonia or something.
Well, that was a good session. I feel almost ready.
What? You? Come on. You don't have to worry about anything. Besides which, the other team will lose concentration because they'll be looking at how beautiful you look.
Okay, looks like my ride is here. So, I'll see you tomorrow.
What's up, baby? That's my baby.
Call me the champion.
You see, the people out there, us the people, are the ones who are going to develop this country, not the government itself. Because I mean, if we just left it to the government to run things, well, I think things will be the same. So, yeah, by working together, I think we can actually sort out more problems than leaving it to one person, no matter how smart they are.
The development of a nation is not the job of government alone. It takes everyone's participation in every city, every town and every home. This is the APRM cornerstone, so remember that you're not alone. And speak out, because every voice counts. Speak out. Don't you be part of the confusion, cause you're the African solution. Speak out. And empower the woman if you protect her rights in these times, don't you know? Cause no voice is too big or too small. Break the silence and let me hear you answer the call. Speak out for human rights and free and fair elections throughout Africa.